me because it's dark outside. We're in the truck. Might have to put, there we go, a little bit of a light on me. There we go. Now you can see me. Right. We are going to go do a joyride with Sadie Girl. And you guys, she loves her rides. So I am going to try and let you see Sadie. Let's see. She will go back and forth from window to window. Okay. This is a big college dormitory that is at the end of our street. Half of it is college dorms, and the other half over there are apartments. To be an old mill.
Oakland Mill.
Yeah, it's called Oakland Mill.
Back towards you.
And we live very, very close to the college. Right over here used to be a baseball field, and now they've turned it into tennis courts. But we'll do this again sometime during the day so you can see things a little bit better. Let me see if I can figure out a way how to see comments. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Miguel. Miguel says, hi, Cynthia, Mr. Joyful, and Sadie. Oh, hang on. Sadie is back over at this window. Oh, and of course she goes to the other one. She's like, Mommy, I thought you called me. I will bring you back to Sadie when she goes back to the other window again. So we're just trying this out. All right, here she goes. I don't know if y'all can see her. She's just taking in all the smells, going back and forth, back and forth. She loves these late night rides. Okay. So we're now coming out of our subdivision. Which way are you going?
I'm going to head toward, I guess, college down there.
All right. Mr. Joyful's going to ride by the college. Hi, Mayor. Hi, Candy. Miguel says, my Chihuahua is named Sadie. I did know that. It's a great name.
Like that.
Sadie's like, we're not moving, Daddy. We're not moving.
This way you can see.
Oh, cool. Mr. Joyful is pulling up the live so I can see on his phone what you guys are seeing.
She's like, we're not on.
She's like, not moving. We're not moving.
A long way out there.
This is one of the gas stations that's right here outside of our subdivision that we get gas from a lot. Nothing really exciting there. Zesto's, a hot dog hamburger place.
Mine's a little behind, but.
And this is a big cemetery coming up. That's right there. And next will be the college. Candy says, oh no, a gas station. I'm running away. Hey, Lori.
Let's move aside. Somebody behind us. I'll let them pass us.
Mr. Joyful says he's having to kind of pull over and let somebody pass us because
I don't want to be all slow.
We normally come out this late to take her so we can drive slow, but it is a Friday night, so we are a college town, so it's kind of hard to do that. All right, so here's the college. This is the big gym coming up right here. I don't know if you can see Newberry College written on it. Again, we'll do this sometime during the day. Tonight it was kind of a test run to make sure that I could do this on my phone. But all of this is the college. That's the football stadium right there.
I'll go around this.
Mr. Joyful's pulling over again to let people go around us.
Yeah.
There's a big fountain with a wolf right here coming up. You're not really going to be able to see it because it's dark. So again, we'll do this again sometime during the day.
Go past this.
They're like, what are y'all doing? And coming up here, this is their big chapel. It is gorgeous. Oh, Mr. Joyful's going to drive on campus.
Yeah.
So this is the wolf here. That's what Newberry College is. They're wolves. So that's the big wolf right there. Sadie's like, don't stop. And here's the fountain. The fountain's kind of low right now. Newberry College is a Lutheran college, and it's a nice campus. Over here, they have their own Chick-fil-A where you see those little umbrellas. Let's see.
Okay.
Hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. And their cafeteria. All right.
Excuse me.
Never noticed the butterfly on that building there.
We normally don't come to this way.
Well, I do when I come for events.
Oh, okay.
But look at the butterfly. How sweet. And there's the football field. We can always hear the football games from our porch, which is nice. Oh, that light was kind of bright. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to blind you there. Samantha says, is Sadie with you? Yes, Sadie is with us.
She is.
There she is right there. She is looking out the window. Sadie girl, come here. Sadie, come here. Come here, Sadie.
There's too many smells and scents.
Sadie. Come here, Sadie girl. You can see her fluffy tail. Sadie, say hello. Say hi. She's so excited. She loves her nighttime rides. And right now, where Todd is going, we're heading down what's called College Street. And we're headed towards downtown Newberry.
Historical district.
And I'll tell you what, I will get him to ride by where I work.
Yeah, your little nose is going.
Every time I try to get her in that window, she moves. I apologize if I'm making everybody nauseous. I'm not trying to. So we are getting into downtown, and we're getting ready to come up on our post office. So you'll be able to see how close it really is to my house. So I don't have far to go. There's City Hall. And this is our Parks and Recreation office in an old bank. And this is our post office. This is where I mail all the packages out to everyone. Wanda says AJ rides with me all the time and he would just lay down and go to sleep. She will eventually if we're riding long enough, but she gets so excited at first, trying to take in all the smells. All right, so we're turning, and if you'll actually go into our parking lot so I can show them the mural. So actually, this is my office coming up where I work. It's the building right here, kind of to the left with the red awning. So we're going to go slow. This used to be an old market, like back in the early 1900s. Then it became a beauty shop, and now it is our thriving office. So that's where I work, right there. And right beside this tree is where I park. And I'm going to have Todd go pull up in that parking lot and show you the mural. This here is our Firehouse Conference Center. It is an old firehouse, and it was active back in the day when, and that's the Opera House, the back of it right there.
It's nationally renowned.
But when that fire station was active, it was back in the day when they actually, there's the Coca-Cola mural. He's kind of pulled, so I can't show it to you. But I'm too close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to circle around.
Yeah,
But anyway, when they actually would take the water hoses on horse and buggy. So yeah, that was really cool. And there was a horse that became their mascot when he got too old and he had to retire. And he's actually buried somewhere around the firehouse. But it's a conference center now that they rent out for weddings and stuff. But yeah, this is the big Coca-Cola mural on our building.
Well, nice.
I keep having to take the chat off so I can see what you're seeing. Wanda says he gets excited when I tell him to look. He knows there's another dog around somewhere.
She's getting upset when we're not moving.
Miguel says his Sadie perked her ears up. Yeah, our Sadie's getting upset because we're not moving fast enough. Yeah. Miguel says he is halfway done with his baby blanket. So this is the Opera House.
I'll pull it back a little bit so you can see it.
I'm trying to get the chat off so I can see. You can see the Bee Gees are coming.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Mr. Police Officer looking at us.
They got a Halloween event going on and Sanctified. But this is the Opera House. I'll try to get Todd to go up Main Street here so I can show you the tower. I have done a video of the town of Newberry. Here's the Hampton Inn that I worked at for 10 years as director of sales. And there's our local laundromat. And this is Figaro Bar. They have a lot of concerts there.
They used to be a really nice, like a seed store at one time.
Yeah, it used to be a really nice seed store. Got a lot of nice shops and restaurants down here on Main Street.
Hang on, Sadie, I'll follow her.
This park right here, that's the park that we have the movies in. And I'll try to show it to you a little bit more. Again, I understand you're probably having a hard time seeing because it's so dark. So now that we know that we can do this, we'll do it again in the daytime. But there's the big park in front of the Opera House, and I can't show you the clock tower from here. Maybe if you turn, oh, there's a police there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't want to water too long.
Here's Figaro Market. It's a really cool place. My boss and I get sandwiches from there a lot for lunch, but they sell all kinds of things in there. And we got a lot of nice little stores. We really have a really cool Main Street. And then coming up a little bit further down, we actually have a community theater, and they actually put on plays there, and it's really, really cool. But, and there's a gym. Oh, I probably made you sick. Sorry. Hopefully I'll get better at this as well. But you can kind of see the marquee going around the building coming up on the community theater. I'm so, so glad that they restored this and renovated it. Right now they've got the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, wow, Todd.
That's cool. Huh.
Yeah, October 29th to 30th, 9 p.m. Improv on October the 1st, Oktoberfest. It's called the Ritz, by the way. But, yeah,
Cool.
Newberry Community Players.
Cool.
And that starts actually ending like the business section of
Newberry.
downtown Newberry. Oh, wow, look at that nice old truck.
That's pretty.
That is pretty.
For sale.
Oh,
too.
it's for sale.
Huh.
What year would you say that is? That's a
40s. Yeah, late 30s, 40s.
Ford truck. Yeah. All right. Now let me see if I can see some of your comments. I know, Wanda. She says, I love small town stores. You can find some interesting items.
We'll pull up the side up here, let this car go around us.
Okay.
Somebody's upset. We're not moving.
Sadie says, we're not moving fast enough.
You see all the smells, little girl? I know it. What you smelling?
Newberry is a very big, prominent Lutheran town. So we do have a lot of Lutheran churches. This right here is actually our newspaper place.
Yeah, we have our newspaper.
Yep. So that is our place where we get our Newberry newspaper. And I definitely will come do this again during the day, but right here on my right is a funeral home, and oh my gosh, it is a gorgeous building. It is definitely built in that kind of 1800 era.
Mansion looking at it.
And we've got a lot of like southern, you know, your deep south colonial type of homes, and they're gorgeous. They have the big the columns on the front porches and stuff. This one's a small one, but
Yeah.
I feel so bad. I can't tell what y'all are seeing, and I feel like I'm making you sick and dizzy. So if I am, I'm truly, truly sorry. I might have to bring my selfie stick to help have better control. We'll probably do another little live impromptu tomorrow on our drive to Charleston. People getting ready for Halloween.
They actually do a pretty good Halloween thing on Main Street,
They do.
which we're on now on Main Street. This is the summer house, I believe, isn't it? This is old.
Yeah. They can't see it though. It's so dark.
Yeah.
Now this road here takes us to our Walmart. This is not the way we would normally come to go to it, but that's the one thing about Newberry. There's 3 exits off the interstate to get into Newberry. But that's not even the only way you can get into Newberry. There's probably a total of 7 different ways to get into Newberry, but only 3 coming off the main interstate. There's a house decorated. A lot of these houses really, really decorate for Christmas as well. Some of the upper class homes, I mean, they have the big wreaths hanging off the balconies on the top floors, and wreaths on every window, and garland and lights and stuff all in the yard. Honestly, this is looking like a ghost town for a Friday night.
Yes.
But that's how we like it when we bring Sadie out for her late night ride, so she can,
Her sniff ride.
her sniff ride. So if we continue down this road, we would go to Walmart. But Todd is making a...
I'll just let them go around.
Oh, he's actually letting them go around. Okay.
They seem like they're in a hurry, and I don't want to be that guy.
That guy. We've passed several bars on this road, too.
This is going through our modern industrial area.
Yeah.
This road we're about to cross is actually a fairly large, long road. It goes just about to cross the whole state.
Wanda says, I love small town stores. You can find some interesting items. And we have a lot of really cool ones. We have a hardware store. Oh my gosh, that man has stuff, just treasures hidden in his hardware store. And it's not just like hardware type stuff. So right behind this gas station right here is where our Walmart is. But we're going to be turning. He has things, I mean...
Wow, that sounds straight.
I'm talking even stuff probably from the 1700s. He has a lot of nice antique things in there. Oh, you are going straight. Okay.
I think his father had the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yep, his father won a Nobel Peace Prize. So this is coming up on our Walmart. That's our Tractor Supply. Right there. And there's our Walmart sign. Ugh, all kinds of smells here.
Yeah, like sewer.
It smells like sewer. It smells like bats. It smells like food. Lots of stores back there by our Walmart.
Yeah, I'm going to turn here and start heading back toward the house.
I was going to say, Todd's going a little fast now, but we're kind of on the main strip. A lot of fast food restaurants here. Right here on this corner, we got Bojangles, Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, Subway, Taco Bell, Waffle House, Pizza Hut.
My high school's down on the left.
Yeah, if you keep going straight, our high school is down on the left. We got Tokyo Grill. And then right beyond all that, we've got Firehouse Subs. We've got this sit-down restaurant. We've got Starbucks and what else is over there?
On Dollar Tree.
No, food-wise.
Oh, food.
Huddle House.
Subway. Not those stores.
But again, now that I know that I can do this, we'll start taking you guys to some of the parks we go to and showing you some of the waterfalls, which is all great now that I can get out and do a little bit of walking.
Sadie's checking her Facebook account now. Mails.
To our right, we won't be going that way. Well, no, we will be passing by. So actually, it's going to be on the left-hand side will be our DMV. So as you can tell, I mean, Newberry's big, but it's not like big.
Spread out.
From one end to the other probably only takes about 15 minutes.
Right.
It's a nice night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's our DMV right here.
There's stores down here, but yeah.
Nothing real exciting about it, but I don't think you can really see Sadie. And what's so funny is as soon as we get home, she like crashes. She is out for the night.
Normally I would go further down. We'll turn here. It'll take us out back on the Wilson.
Big palm tree right there. It always amazes me to see those here. I grew up in Florida, but it amazes me to see palm trees in South Carolina. I mean, I can see them more down by the beach and stuff, but not this far inland. Thank you, Lori. She says, cute town. I love Georgian style homes. Well, then you'll definitely enjoy it when we do this in the daytime and can show you some of these beautiful homes, bed and breakfasts. Now that we're kind of getting out of this whatever medical funk that we've found ourselves in, Todd and I have talked about even just kind of splurging and treating ourselves one night to one of the bed and breakfasts just for fun. Our anniversary is actually next Thursday. We'll be celebrating 17 years. So cool to that. This is just coming back out to Wilson Road. That's a big restaurant there called Ronnie's Bar and Grill. They serve breakfast food, and then they serve just your home style food. We have a farmer's market here. This is not the one that I sell at. That park, that square that I was trying to show you in front of the Opera House, where I said that's where we do our outside movies. That's actually where we do farmer's market. You can't really see it because it's dark, but that's our DHEC building right across the street. So, I mean, Newberry.
Nice more vegetables.
Yeah, this little farmer's market has lots of really good vegetables. And depending on the season, they'll sell a lot of plants, which you can see some there. There's pumpkins there under that one. But
I just get to watching her sniffing back and forth.
I know, we do. We enjoy just watching her and talking to her when we do these rides. Sometimes I'll bring my little headlamp, or neck lamp really is what it is, and I'll crochet. But tonight I knew that I was going to try to do this once I figured it out.
If y'all see a hook on the windshield, that's for someone to crochet with.
Oh, yeah. So, I forgot about that. This little hook thing right here, Todd created that. I can put my skein of yarn on that and then just pull from it. So I have a big skein of yarn in the window. But hey, it works. It works. But again, when we're doing this in daylight, we'll continue down this road that we're on. It comes around to the backside of our subdivision. We have a private airport down here. A lot of times it's used for commercial use, meaning like bringing products in, flying, different kinds of products in. But it is used by, for other things. At one time, they talked about expanding it and making it an actual international airport. But the way that it was set out, they would need to have a little bit more land. And that land with the airport runs and intersects with Kraft. And Kraft is not willing to sell part of the land and share it. So therefore, they didn't have enough land to actually be able to create the runways that they would need to create for those big planes. But people like Willie Nelson fly in and out of that airport when they come to the Opera House. I was telling my boss and them the other day, because they brought him up, and I said, let me tell you something about Willie Nelson, because when I worked at the hotel, you know, we housed a lot of famous people and stuff. But Willie Nelson, his band would always come in like the night before, and they would stay that night, and then they'd stay the night of the performance, and then they'd leave the next day. But Willie Nelson always flew in to the private airport in time for the concert, and after the concert, he would fly out and fly back to Tennessee to sleep in his own, you know, penthouse, his own bed. So that was always interesting. But of course, all medical stuff, all medical airlifts, those don't go out of that airport. They actually go out from a helipad that's over at the hospital. And in this big circle we've done, the hospital was in the middle. So we're a nice size, but we're not a very big town. And so it's nice. It's a very community-based town, very family-oriented. So, but now we're coming back to where we started. And in just a minute, Todd's going to turn right back into our little neighborhood. A lot of times when we're doing this and we go down by the airport, on the back side of our neighborhood is a nice sized park. And we'll normally go that way and then turn into the park and take our time coming out of that. And it brings us out a block away from our house. And of course, Sadie loves going through the park. I'm sure she picks up cat scents and squirrel scents and rabbits and deer and people and probably a little bit of marijuana. And
she loves people.
She does. When we first got her, you know, we could tell that she had been abused and she was very skittish around people. But over time, she came out of all that, and oh my gosh, she loves people. She does not know a stranger. So we're coming back over a railroad track. We've got two of them right here, one that we're crossing now and one that runs going to the left here. So we hear trains all the time. I love them. There's that park with the tennis courts again. And now we're coming back up on the building with the college dorms and the apartments. And this is the parking place that or the parking lot that they park in. And this turns to our street.
It all looks different daytime.
Yeah, it all looks different in the daytime. So we will definitely do this again. We're going to do a quick little clip tomorrow. So I'm not sure what time, but, you know, it'll just be, like I said, impromptu on our way to Charleston. Sadie's going to have a fit because I think we're taking the truck instead of my car. And she thinks this is her truck. So anytime it cranks up, it's time for her to go somewhere. But sadly, that is not always the case. And so here we are. So stop for just a minute, if you will, please. Okay. So this is 2nd Street that we live on. But this little road that's running here, long time ago back in the day, that actually was the dirt driveway to our house. And this little island right here in the center was the front yard. But the city came and asked if they could buy that island and turn around and pave the driveway into a road. And they actually opened it up to have it intersect with the next road. And so we technically are not on the map because we're not on 2nd Street anymore. And so we always have people struggle to find us, but you can go ahead and go.
Yeah, the street has no name.
So yeah, we live on the street with no name, but we are technically still on 2nd Street. And this is our house. You can't really see it coming in.
My tall grass.
Yeah, our brother-in-law has kind of let the grass go, so he's supposed to be working on that. And there's my car. It's a Ford Edge. And swing set. All right, we are back home. Let me see if I can turn this around. All right, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. There's Miss Sadie Girl. She's like, what? This wasn't very long. Sadie, want to say goodnight? Want to say goodnight?
So we're not moving.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us while we experimented and tried this. And Mr. Joyful's playing with some lights. Yeah. I would show you, but it would blind you.
Yeah.
So he bought this little ring light tonight, actually, at Walmart, so that he can use the camera portion to hold his phone. And then the light is actually something I can actually put over my lap and use the ring light to crochet with as well if I want. So anyway, I'm sure I will use that tomorrow night coming back from Charleston. But all right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let me see real quick. Let me check the chat. Hey, Jen. All right. Well, we will do this again when it is daylight. Wanda, I know you're part of my Joyride family, so you will get more opportunities of this for sure. I was noticing, though, that it doesn't allow me to do like members only, but it does allow me to do where members could be the only one to chat. So I don't know, Wanda. I may have to try and think of something else to add to the Joyrider membership to kind of make up for that. But I'll have to research and check into that as well. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for this impromptu ride with us, the Joyride with Miss Sadie Girl. And we'll see you sometime tomorrow. All right. We love you. Be joyful. I'm not really sure how to turn this off. So it might take a minute. Yep. All right. Bye.
Bye.